Hi, everyone. So let's take a look at the energy for your week ahead. So the intention for this reading is for the next 7 days from when you're watching this. So I'd like to roll a zodiac sign just to see if we can find some of the energies that we're meant to work with. So this is not necessarily your zodiac sign. In fact, it probably isn't. I just want to know the energies we're working with. And then we're going to get an ancestor message. I have 4 tarot decks, 3 for clarification. Some of the energy that's been coming through lately, that there's someone in your energy who's blocking your way. So I'd like to see if there's anything we can do to fix that, to help that along in the next 7 days. So let's start with a sign. So we have Leo. And right now, Mars just moved into Leo. And so this is a time of a lot of confidence, leadership. We've been rolling Leo a lot lately, it feels like, but this is a time to really maybe take a chance on something, really do what you want to do. Leo is also a very highly creative energy, so there could be messages coming through about that. I did a reading the other day about healing through creativity. So if you've been meaning to create something, this is a clear sign to go ahead and do that with this Leo sign here. And look at that. Abundance is yours. This is a perfect way to start this reading. I'm thrilled, I have to say. So we're getting Leo and abundance is yours. So this is very much about you, your confidence, your blessings, probably because of some action you've taken. This is that energy of Leo being in Mars. But let's get some tarot and see what else we can find out about this abundance of yours. I've been getting a lot of messages lately about abundance. I feel like the wheel is about to shift. Okay, so there's the Queen of Pentacles. Speaking of abundance, she's the richest queen. Then there's the Two of Wands, the Hierophant, the Moon. Underneath, 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, the Fool, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, and there's the Devil, which I'm going to turn over to make sure we meet the YouTube guidelines. But we did see the Devil underneath the deck. And this is what I was talking about, that energy I keep picking up, that there's someone in your energy who is really not there for your highest good. Someone who may be deliberately holding you back, or someone who's holding you back without realizing they're doing it. They might not necessarily have bad intentions, although with the Devil, often it is. Either way, the effect is the same. They're standing in your way. They could be standing in the way of your abundance. I do see people here in your energy. It looks like it's 2 different people, but let's work through it all and see what's happening. So first of all, let's go back to this Devil for a second. I'm reminded to say to you not to take disrespect from anyone. You are always to be respected, always. So that's for someone. So we're starting out the week with abundance is yours and the 7 of Wands. So again, there is this feeling that you're feeling very defensive about something. You're feeling like you maybe have to protect your abundance. You have to protect your resources. But I'm also getting a feeling with the Devil and the 7 of Wands that there's someone in your energy who wants to return. Maybe this is a Devil you've already cut off, you've set a boundary with the 7 of Wands, but they want a second chance or another second chance. Make it make sense for your situation. But they're looking for an opportunity to make amends with you. But again, I'm feeling like this person may be blocking you or standing in your way. So you're being asked to focus on your inner Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very smart with their resources. They're very smart with their money, but they're also very private. The Queen of Pentacles doesn't share a lot about their personal life. They keep a lot of things private. They keep their self-interest to themselves. They're not a very open book, the Queen of Pentacles. And so that's the message I'm getting from this Queen of Pentacles, that you're asked to really focus on just staying to yourself and doing the hard work. And also the Seven of Cups. And this is saying that even though there are a lot of options out there for you, including this devil person who's trying to get back into your energy, there's a focus here for you to not be confused or to not fall for the illusion of the devil. The devil will also always try to get into your life or back into your life by confusing you, by creating illusions, by creating smoke screens, trying to find ways to get into your energy in any manipulative way that they can. The devil energy is very manipulative. So if you're dealing with someone who is trying to manipulate their way back into your life or confuse you back into your life, then this is what you're being asked to focus on for the next 7 days, is someone who feels like they're coming back in, but you're not quite sure if they're coming at you the right way. I think your challenge for the week is going to be something to do with your money, because we're seeing the Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Wands, and we're also seeing abundance is yours. So you're really asked to focus on something else. Whenever there's two wands with this Two of Wands, there's this old idea that you're still standing in front of, but there's this new idea that you know is better, but you're standing on the precipice of that and you haven't yet made a decision. So what I'm getting is, maybe in the past you've put your focus so much on this devil energy person that you've neglected your work, perhaps your creative projects. And we did roll Leo, and that's what I was saying, this idea that you can heal through creations. The more you create, the more you heal. It's our co-creative energies with the universe that helps us to heal. And so I think that this is what this Two of Wands is really strongly saying, that to put this idea of this person, this devil energy, this confusing energy, put that behind you, and to understand it for what it is, that this person is being elusive, this person is being dishonest, they're being a trickster in some way, they're being deceptive in some way. And the universe is really saying, put that behind you. Don't focus on that right now. Focus on your money. Focus on taking a risk on something. And I keep getting this idea that it's a creative endeavor, something that you're meant to really put your creativity behind and heal through the creations. I keep getting that, heal through the creations. So a strong message that's coming through here is that you're meant to learn something with this person who's in your energy, this Page of Wands, who I believe is the same person who's showing up in this really trickster, devilish kind of energy, I believe is this Page of Wands. And you're really meant to learn something from this situation, and that you can really rise above this. You're in a good spot right now where you've done enough healing where you can rise above this person who's been deceptive, elusive, creating smoke screens, trying to trick you in some way. You're ready to rise above that. And this person is showing up as a page. And I know that you can definitely understand when a page type of energy is trying to bluff something, when they're pretending something, if they're masking something, if they're being dramatic, if they're being deceptive. The Hierophant can see right through this page energy because you have way too much experience now. You've done enough healing now that you can see right through these silly little antics that this person is trying to pull in order to get back into your life. And so it looks like you're leaving the week kind of facing your fears in this situation, that you are acknowledging that something needs to be done in this situation. Then you're seeing the patterns that may have existed in this relationship, this person with this devilish energy. You're starting to see the patterns with the moon. It's becoming clearer. What was hidden from you is starting to change, and you're starting to reprogram how you even see this person, and you're facing your fears very much with that. And what I'm seeing with this Queen of Cups here, because this is a completely different person, the Queen of Cups is someone who is a healer, someone who is highly intuitive, someone who holds a lot of love. So what this is giving me is that when you release this person and you face your fears, someone else is going to come into your energy pretty rapidly, but with their heart in the right place. Someone who's stable, someone who's secure, someone who understands their emotions, has room for growth with their emotions, can endure the hard emotional times. If this person abandoned you when things got hard, but now they want to come back in because they see you with all your pentacles, make it make sense for you. But what I'm getting is by releasing this person, understanding the trickery for what it is, you're going to allow room for someone who's at your emotional healed level to come into your energy. That's what that's giving. So, but let's start doing some clarifying and see what else we can get. Because it's very clear that someone here is trying to trick the Queen of Pentacles. Someone is trying to trick you. Someone's trying to create all of these illusions so that you won't release them, so that you'll take them back, because they are returning into your energy. But I see you already kind of knowing not to trust that energy. But with this Two of Wands, it is giving the feeling that you're still considering letting this person in or back in. So with the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, we have Justice, the King of Wands. There you go. There's that Leo energy. There's Leo and there's Leo with that King of Wands. And there's the Fool again. So we have the Fool coming in twice here. So this is really saying that it's reiterating this Leo energy. Leo is a badass. Leo can handle any situation because they've got the confidence. They're not afraid to take risks. They're not afraid to go after what they want. They're leaders. And so this is reminding you that not only are you the Queen of Pentacles, but you're also the King of Wands. That you can get whatever you want in this situation, but you got to focus on it with this Two of Wands. So whatever it is that you're co-creating with the universe, this is definitely the time to do it. Justice is on your side, saying, you know what? Yeah, we know. The universe knows all the trickery that this devil energy person was doing around you, trying to get back in your energy. The universe is saying, we're going to correct that. We are on that. We're correcting the energy here. Your job is to create and take that leap. Put your trust in the universe and leap into whatever this project is that you want to do, whatever you're co-creating with the universe, whether this is a project, a business, a psychic ability, make it make sense for you, but you are definitely co-creating with the universe right now. And they want you to focus only on that, not on this person. The universe is saying, we've got that. You focus on this other thing. So the Two of Wands and the Fool is coming in with the Star, which I'm going to flip over, the Lovers, and the Four of Cups. The Lovers is about a choice, and it's always a choice in following your heart. When the Lovers card shows up, it's asking you to choose the thing that your heart is calling you to do. Don't do the thing you've always done. Don't do the thing society wants you to do. Don't do the thing your parents or your peers want you to do. Do the thing your heart is asking you to do. That is exactly what the Lovers card represents. And we're seeing it with the Star. And I kept saying, heal through creation. And there's that Star card saying, choose that creation. Choose this wand, the one we were talking about. Put this other wand, the devil energy, behind you. Choose this creation. That is your healing. Because this Four of Cups is saying this person who's trying to work their way back into your energy in a non-sincere way, in a manipulative way, that's never going to be enough for you. Four of Cups is not enough for you. So the Hierophant and the Page of Wands is coming in with the Empress, the Queen of Swords, which I'm going to turn over, and the Chariot. This is about boundaries. The Queen of Swords is here very clearly saying, set a boundary. You have healed and risen above this situation so much with this Page of Wands. This boundary that you're already setting with the Seven of Wands, this is a good start. But there needs to be a clean, hard break with this Queen of Swords, which is surrounded by two major arcanas. We have the Empress and we have the Chariot. This is your expansion. This is your creative growth. The Empress is trying to birth something new into the world, and that is what we're talking about. Your creations, whatever you are creating, that's going to help you heal. That's what it just keeps coming over and over again. And with the Chariot here, it's just confirmation that whatever you're working on is going to be a huge success for you. So focus on that. This is just repeating itself. It's so clear. So with the Moon and the Queen of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands, the Four of Cups again. So we have the Four of Cups coming out here twice. And there's that 10 Cups. Remember how I said Four of Cups is never going to be enough for you? There's the 10 Cups. By putting an end to this cycle, the Moon and the Nine of Wands is saying face your fears. Understand the repeated patterns that you've been going through with this person and finally release that. And when you finally understand that 4 cups are never going to be enough for you, that's when your 10 of Cups are going to come in with this Queen of Cups person. And I said, it looks like this person's going to come in quickly once you really put an end to that situation. Your 10 Cups is right around the corner with this Queen of Cups. You just have to let this page, this devilish energy, you have to let that go first. The universe is saying you first. You focus not on this, but on your creations, and your 10 Cups and your real person are going to come right in. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. So let's get one self-care card because I'm being called to. Because whenever you're facing your fears, when you're putting an end to something, so this popped out, feel what you feel. You have the right to feel what you feel, but remember that you always have a right to be happy. So it's reminding me to tell you that always make sure you are being respected. If someone is disrespecting you, then no. So, but what we have here is release doubts. You've been here before. Trust yourself and believe in your own strength to your own life. This is the same energy that the Moon was giving, that trust your instincts, understand what's hidden in the dark here, understand the illusions and the smoke screens of the 7 Cups, and trust only yourself. Do not doubt yourself. You are strong. You showed up as Leo, the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. You are strong enough to do your own life. And if it means releasing someone who is not good for you, you can do it. You are strong enough. You have this Leo energy in your back right now. You can do this. So that is your reading for the week ahead. It does look like by the end of the week, it's dawning on you. Some of you may even be releasing this person by the end of this week. So please let me know how this was resonant for you, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.